Hello dear students, welcome to Royal Palace PU College online classes. Dear students, in this session we shall start with the next topic, that is tangents and norm. That is one more very beautiful application of this application to derivatives. Okay. Now in the previous session already we had learnt about the first topic, that is rate of change of quantities. What do you mean rate of change of quantities? That is nothing but our dy by dx. Now similarly here we shall start with the tangent and normal. Now first of all we shall look on to what do you mean by tangent, what do you mean by normal here. Then afterwards we shall see how we are taking the application of derivatives to this particular tangent here. Okay, now let us take a curve here, that is y is equal to f of x. It is our curve y is equal to f of x, the first thing. Next here we have to observe that. Okay dear students, we have to observe that here this is our line here. Okay, it is our line, it is our tangent drawn to the curve, okay, at the point A. At this particular point A, this is nothing but our tangent. This particular tangent, that is nothing but here dy by dx. This particular tangent is nothing but our dy by dx. Okay, that is a tangent. So here application of the derivative means here the tangent itself is nothing but here derivative of this particular y is equal to f of x at the point A here, at this particular point A, and the line drawn parallel to the tangent, it is perpendicular, and the line drawn perpendicular to the tangent is known to be normal. This is known to be as tangent. Okay, this is known to be tangent. ಈಗ ಇಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ ಆಯಿತು. ಈಗ ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂದರೆ ಈಗ ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಹೆಂಗದ ಅಂತ ನೋಡೋಣ. ಈಗ ಒಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ನಾವು ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಲರ್ನ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪಿ ಯು ಸಿ. ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪಿ ಯು ಸಿ? ಇನ್ ದ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪಿ ಯು ಸಿ ಇಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಸ್ಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಲೈನ್ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಇಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಲೈನ್, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಲೈನ್, ಇಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಸ್ಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಲೈನ್ ಪಾಸಿಂಗ್ ಥ್ರೂ x naught y naught and x1 y1 and x1 y1 ಏನದ ಹೇಳ್ರಿ, that is nothing but y minus y naught is equal to y1 minus y naught equal to m into x1 minus x naught into x1 minus x naught. Now what it is here, m andre ಏನದ ಇಲ್ಲಿ, here m means what it is, m is nothing but here slope of the tangent drawn to the curve y is equal to f of x. So here this slope of the tangent drawn to the curve, slope of the tangent, or else we can directly call it as a slope here. Now here this slope here in this particular, that is the derivatives, the slope itself is meant to be as the application of derivatives, that is directly meaning as the tangent is not the tangent drawn to the curve is equal to the slope here, that is nothing but here m only, that is nothing but here tangent slope of the tangent here, fine, it is nothing but here slope of tangent drawn to curve y is equal to f of x at x equal to at x naught y naught is given by here dy by dx at x naught y naught, or else simply x naught you can write. So what it is, tangent drawn to the curve, it is nothing but our slope of the tangent, that is nothing but here m here, if you are connecting your first PUC. Now here the problem is very simple here. Okay, so therefore here the first thing is slope of the tangent is given by dy by dx at x naught y naught, first point to remember. Okay, then the second point is now the normal. Okay, so now we have learned the slope of the tangent, slope of normal. So since it is perpendicular, already we had learnt in the first PUC what it is, if two lines are parallel to each other then their slopes are equal. If they are perpendicular, if the two lines are perpendicular, then we have m1 is equal to minus 1 divided by m2 here, or m1 m2 is equal to minus 1, or m1 is equal to minus 1 divided by m2. On the similar basis of the first PUC, we can observe here, that is slope of the normal to the curve drawn to curve curve y is equal to f of x, okay, to the curve y is equal to f of x at x naught y naught is given by minus 1 divided by dy by dx at x naught y naught, at x naught y naught. This is our required result. Now what it is? Slope of the tangent and the slope of the normal, okay, tangent and normal. Now sometimes what happens, if we require to find the equation, okay, if we require to find the equation, third point, equation of, okay, tangent is given by or equation of the tangent at x naught y naught is given by, okay, equation of tangent is given by y minus y naught is equal to m into x minus x naught. That is equation of the straight line here. Here m means what it is, that is dy by dx at x naught y naught into into x minus x naught. It is nothing but our equation of the tangent, okay. It is our here slope of the normal, here it is nothing but here slope of the tangent. Now one more thing, similarly the slope of the normal, equation of the normal means everything will be same. In the place of this dy by dx we have to substitute this slope of the normal. Very very simple thing, that is slope of the normal. Fourth point, equation of normal to the curve is, equation of the normal to the curve is given by, that is nothing but here at x naught y naught, normal at x naught y naught to the curve y is equal to f of x, is given by y minus y naught, okay, equal to minus 1 divided by dy by dx at x naught y naught into x minus x naught. That is a required result. Very very simple thing here. Now you may ask a question now, sir, what if suppose this tangent drawn is parallel to x-axis, okay, this is our curve, if the tangent is parallel to x-axis, now what is the slope of x-axis? It is 0. Similarly here what we have here if the tangent is parallel to x-axis, then the dy by dx value will be 0, okay. If the tangent is parallel to x-axis, then dy by dx equal to 0, and if the tangent is parallel to y-axis or perpendicular to x-axis, if it is parallel to y-axis, then the slope will be 0, or else we can say that the tangent tends to infinity. Tangent tends to infinity andre 1 by infinity. You'll note dy by dx 1 divided by dy by dx. If this value tends to infinity, this value tends to 0 here. So if the tangent is parallel to y-axis iddage enagutte namagili, so here the slope of the normal will be equal to 0, okay, one thing, okay. So I would like to add these two note here. What are the note here? The note is, the first one note, if tangent is parallel to x-axis, then slope of tangent, that is the dy by dx value will be 0, then dy by dx value will be 0. The second point is, if tangent is parallel to y-axis, ಈ parallel to y-axis ಅಂದರೂ ಒಂದೇ, ಅಥವಾ I can call it as an, so here perpendicular to x-axis ಅಂದರೂ ಒಂದೇ. Tangent is parallel to y-axis, then slope of normal that is minus 1 divided by dy by dx, okay, this value will be equal to 0, or else I can also write it as, okay, or the reciprocal, that is dx by dy equal to 0, or dx by dy equal to 0 also I can write. That is if the slope of the normal or else the tangent is parallel to y-axis, then dx by dy equal to 0. Okay, dear students, these are all the basic necessities of our topic, that is tangents and normal. So now, dear students, we shall start with the simple problems related to this particular chapter. So here in this application to derivatives, okay, so here compulsory 2 marks one question will be there, 3 marks one question, and 5 marks one question will be there. That means this chapter will carry for 5 plus 1 plus 2, that is nothing but here 10 marks topic. It is nothing but a 10 marks topic. This tangent and normal may be asked for either 2 marks or either for 3 marks. Okay, it may be asked for 2 marks or either for 3 marks. ಯಾವುದ್ರೆ ಒಂದನ್ನು ಕೇಳ್ತಾನೆ ನಿಮಗೆ, and it will be fixed here. Okay, dear students, so now let us start with the problems related to our topic, that is tangents and normal. Okay, we shall start with the tangents and normal. Tangents and normal problems. Okay, we shall start with the first one. The first one, let us look onto the question here. The question is, okay students, find the slope of the tangent. Find the slope of the tangent to the curve, curve y is equal to 3x raised to 4 minus 4x at x equal to 4. Okay, dear students, this is a very simple question. Now what is asking here? Find the slope of the tangent. The slope of the tangent is given by dy by dx at x naught y naught. Finished. Okay, that is slope of tangent is at x naught implies dy by dx at x naught y naught. ಇಲ್ಲಿ y naught ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ, x naught ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅಂದರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, dy by dx ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಇದರ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಎಷ್ಟಾಯ್ತು ನೋಡ್ರಿ, 4 3s are 12x ಕ್ಯೂಬ್. ಇದು ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಷಿಯೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. y differentiation is dy by dx, 3x raised to 4 differentiation 12x cube minus 4. Now here we have to substitute x equal to 4. We have to substitute x equal to 4, substitute it and then find out the values. So what we get here, that is dy by dx at x equal to 4. The value will be 12 into 4 cube minus 4. Okay, if I take here 4 common, that is 12 into 16 minus 1. So calculate it and find out the value here. Dear students, it is a very simple problem. So here check out the value what we get here. Just we have to substitute the values, that's all. So here slope of the tangent. If for the same question he had given us to find the slope of the normal. Okay, slope of the normal means what we have to do, minus 1 divided by dy by dx we have to do here. Okay, now let us move on to the next problem here. The next problem is find the slope of the same thing. Let us take it as the first example here. Now the second example, find the slope of the tangent here to the curve y is equal to x minus 1 divided by x minus 2 at x equal to 10. At x equal to 10 and x not equal to 2. Why I am taking x not equal to 2? If I take x is equal to 2, what happens? Anything by 0, that is not defined here. Now here we know that the slope of the tangent we require to find here, that is dy by dx equal to u by v ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. u by v ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಮಗಲಿ? Okay, that is nothing but v square, that is x minus 2 whole square. Here v as it is, x minus 2 as it is, u differentiation, that is x minus 1 differentiation is 1 minus here x minus 1 as it is, x minus 2 differentiation will be also 1. Now you can just calculate it. So what we get, x minus 2 minus x plus 1 divided by x minus 2 whole square. Here x get eliminates, the minus 1 divided by x minus 2 whole square. Now at x equal to 10, that is dy by dx at x is equal to 10 is equal to minus 1 divided by 10 minus 2 whole square. that is nothing but minus 1 divided by 10 minus 2 means it is 8, 8 square, that is 8 square, that is minus 1 divided by 64 value. That is a required very simple result. Okay, fine. That was all about the second example. Okay, dear students. So before going to the next problem, please pause the video to note it down. Okay, dear students, now let us move on with the next problem, that is find the slope and the slope of the tangent and the normal to the following curves. The first one is y is equal to x cube minus 3x plus 2. So now differentiate dy by dx equal to 3x square, x cube differentiation is 3x square minus 3. Okay, what it is, dy by dx. Now slope, the first one slope of tangent at x is equal to 3, that is dy by dx at x equal to 3 is given by substitute here 3, that is nothing but 3 into 3 square minus 3. The value will be 9 3s are 27, 27 minus 3, the value will be 24. The first thing. The second thing is slope of normal. It is very simple, minus 1 divided by dy by dx at x equal to 3. Since this value we have to find out what it is, 24, it is minus 1 divided by 24. Very simple and clear and easy example. Now let us move on to the second problem, that is finding the tangent and normal to the curve. The curve is x is equal to a cos cube theta, y is equal to a into sin cube theta at theta is equal to pi by 2. At theta is equal to pi by 4. Let us take pi by 4 here. Now here how to solve it? Very simple and clear example. It is a parametric function. What I require? If I require the slope of the tangent means I require to find dy by dx. So here dy by dx means what it is? Dy by dx, which is equal to dy by d theta whole divided by dx by d theta here. Okay, that means I require to find dy by d theta separately and dx by d theta separately here first of all. Okay, so here dy by d theta is equal to a sin cube theta, the differentiation is 3a sin square theta. Further differentiation of sin becomes cos theta. First thing, one thing. Then dx by d theta. Now what is the dx by d theta? That is differentiation of x with respect to theta. Cos cube ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ 3a cos square theta ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Further differentiation of cos becomes minus sin theta. Now which is equal to what we get, minus 3a sin theta into cos square theta. Very simple thing. Now let us substitute both of the value in dy by dx. That is nothing but here slope of tangent. Tangent is equal to dy by dx at x is equal to what it is, pi by 4. At x is equal to pi by 4. Now that is nothing but here dy by dx value. What is the dy by dx value? That is nothing but here I will substitute both of the value. Dy by d theta, okay, that is 3a sin square theta cos theta divided by 3a sin theta into cos square theta. Cos square sin square sin 3a minus sin. So what is the remaining part here? Minus sin by cos, that is tan theta. Minus tan theta is remaining part. Dy by dx is equal to minus tan theta. Now at x is equal to, sorry, it is theta equal to pi by 4. That implies what we get, dy by dx at pi by 4. The value is tan pi by 4 value will be 1 here. The answer is minus 1. That is nothing but here slope of the tangent. Similarly, slope of normal which is equal to here minus 1 divided by dy by dx at pi by 4. At theta is equal to pi by 4, the value will be minus 1 by tan, that is nothing but here cot. Okay, cot minus into minus plus cot theta will get. since it is the sign is minus sign, okay. So minus 1 divided by, that is tan theta, minus tan theta, the value will be cot theta, and at pi by 4, at pi by 4 the value will be 1. So therefore slope of the normal is given by 1 and the slope of the tangent is given by minus 1. That is your required result here. Dear students, it is a very simple topic, that is slope of the tangent and the normal. Okay dear students, this is all about our finding the slope of the tangent. In the next class we shall discuss about the finding the equation of the tangent and the normal to the given curves, and what if suppose the tangent is parallel to x axis and if it is parallel to y axis. These things we shall learn in the next class. Thank you.